Hallelujah. No, just here can I show you a little art piece that art piece that I made.
Wow.
Yeah, come on here. Sorry, taking show you.
Look
So
at this,
there you
Diego.
go. Check this out.
Congrats. Class of 2020.
You know what it is? Can you tell or no?
Yes, I do. These are all the cadets, right?
Yeah.
That are about to graduate or graduated.
Whoa.
And it is that's
It's a Rob school shooting.
Mhm. I noticed that, but it's like they. Yeah, I see the familiar faces.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
That's Peter Alonso right there. That's
Yeah. It's
Arcade.
what I would have wanted to show the kids in there.
Mhm.
That's it. They never gonna see it. They never knew what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, maybe they did. Maybe they did. High possibility that they did know what was happening. Now that they're, as they were spirit now.
You caught them pretty close, man. Just about all of them.
But it's just, this is what I would want to show them. It was pretty sad, and yeah, it's not a, but it was prophesized, so I had to just express myself because I was affected by it before it and after it, before it and after it.
This is gonna be.
Yeah, it's not one of these pretty ones or something someone might want to hang up like in a public place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really personal one.
Stay true for sure. Yeah.
Because my cousin got shot in there too.
Really?
Elsa Avila is my cousin.
Elsa
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm drawing. My uncle, her dad just passed away, so I'm doing this painting, this drawing, because paintings take a long time.
Yeah.
Drawing so I can,
How long did this take?
about totally all of it 3 months.
3 months.
But 6 months was the whole time.
Wow.
It was last winter.
Oh. Wow.
It was last winter, starting, with a rough thumbnails and all that, just coming up with the idea of what to do. Um,
You know who?
the actual work was about like 3 months, but that takes.
We forgot the guy in the wheelchair.
The guy in the wheelchair. Oh, the guy in the wheelchair, right. Yeah, yeah.
You should have put him.
Yeah.
Like back here in the background.
Interesting.
Or back here, or maybe here.
Right here.
Somewhere,
Right here.
back in the ground.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
There actually is a spot there.
And you know what you forgot too?
Mm-hmm.
You forgot. Do you think you ever get a call from the NRA to help the community with gun violence?
Do you think they?
They
No,
never call.
no.
They never call. The NRA never call.
Yeah,
They
no,
never-
that's
they never
a
get
society.
They
That's
never
a
get-
society in itself.
Yeah,
It's
a
just a
society
big
itself.
one,
But
and I understand it, but
when they see something that, oh, thank God that he's there with a gun,
yeah,
you know,
it's
and
a
he's
rough
legal.
world.
It is a rough
It's a big debatable thing.
it's all about money.
It's
You know, Diego?
it's about a lot of things. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to put everything in one
This is it is.
one perspective. It is. It's
What
really
is
tough.
This paint? Let me show you. What is it? I know who this guy is right here. The guy's washing his hand sanitizer.
Oh, see?
When I first, they didn't know who it was. When I first saw him do that, I knew exactly who it was because he used to come in here.
Yeah.
And I recognized him by his watch.
Oh, really?
And I recognized him by his shoes.
Oh.
So when he came in here and the way he walked, I said, I know who that is.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they were trying to figure out who it was, and I said, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I don't know, but you share it with people and they know. You know what I mean?
You know who it is? The drawing? Oh, yeah. ¿Es Pila Redondo? Yeah. Mira todo esto. Este es aquel que viene aquí en Police Officer. Sergeant.
Is it?
This is it. He got into a gun battle one time. That's why he's really super afraid.
Who's that?
That cop right there.
Oh, okay. He's not a medic?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a cop, but
all right.
he worked for the sheriff and he was patrolling Concan. And he stopped the vehicle and the guy comes out with a rifle and starts shooting at him. And And this guy returned fire, but the guy took off running, and they didn't find him in Kerrville. They found him. They arrested him. They knew who it was. And
yeah, there's a lot of details in there.
yeah,
It's something you really just
what
gotta
is this
be.
here? I can't see with my glasses. What is
Oh, that's him. That's the shooter there.
That's the shooter.
Yeah, the people that
Mm-hmm.
hurt the children is these people here. Of course, yeah. John Abbott wasn't there. Bob Abbott, wasn't he?
Well, no, but he got the news wrong.
Yeah. Oh
Big
yeah.
time.
It was huge. It was huge. You know how huge it was.
Big
But
time,
this
these
was
guys failed him.
yeah.
All these state troopers,
Yeah.
they failed that guy. They told him,
Yeah,
oh, no,
yeah. It
no.
would have been nice to put that Greg Abbott there as
This guy on the cell phone, yeah. And he knew about it.
yeah, I knew about a court. It was just so terrible. It's so terrible.
It is.
It's still probably it's in different things, and they had so much information on it, so much of
Detailed.
video, so much evidence, you know.
Very detailed, man.
Yeah, but I felt it before. That's what got me like
Really?
rounded up. Oh yeah, I smelled it 2 weeks before it happened, and that was bad for me. He was showing me and telling me that something's gonna happen, but I can't feel why, what, or nothing in detail like that. But
Do you believe that
a lot of
do
detail.
you believe that there was almost 400 officers there, and not one of them were named?
Yeah.
Do you believe that there might be a large entity that was in the presence?
Well, I call it judgment.
Yeah.
The father said, "I need innocent blood for what is going on, not just here. This police corruption is going on through the whole United States.
Oh yeah, it sure
It's
is.
terrible.
It's terrible.
And so what the law is if you don't have the spirit, the gospel in you or the scriptures, the law is the next option.
Yeah.
The law is like the
Manual.
hand. It's the hand of the Father, so to speak. Only so to speak. And if that is corrupted and failing, that means and the way it happened like this, only the Father can do such a thing of the way this went down.
You should have put
There's
some.
It was judgment.
It's just my opinion, but you should have put like some summary.
Well, there's actually a part 2.
Oh, is there?
There is, but I'm just gonna focus on for a little bit. Let me get time.
Like I said, it's just my opinion.
Yeah, but there is part 2, and part 2 is even more. And there is a lot more information nowadays
What
for
do you
that.
plan to put this in?
I don't know what I plan to do with it. I really don't. That's gonna, come in itself for itself.
You might want to see about.
But you definitely gotta protect it a little bit.
Yeah, just play it in the library. If they would let you. I don't think they would.
Right. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna. I just came from showing it to Bill Mitchell and.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, and and he feels the same way. He feels the same way. We all do. You see, it's not nobody's like, not even for sale really. It's out of my heart.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like what I would want to show the kids, and a lot of it came in prayer right there at the plaza. I would pray there all the time. Last year, when it happened, the year after. But I'm at the college right now too, with a professor there who's in charge of like the Mule project and all that. Well, he was like an ex-teacher of mine too, and so. He wanted to see it when it was first happening. It almost didn't happen. I almost couldn't have been painting it, but I held strong, and I was like, you know what, let me just. Thank you. I was like, let me hold on. Let me try to do what I could do, but yeah.
That you made out of your heart,
Yeah, that's all it was, and it's hard to put a price on it or sell it, or you know what I mean, treat it like that for right now. Maybe later on. I know people might wanted to make a copy. Actually, sure. He was, hey, print, that, and that's kind of hard right now too. I haven't been able to go try to print. It's huge, right? It's huge, and I needed it that big.
Maybe like postcards.
Somehow we gotta bring it down, make it little, but
Postcards on it.
yeah.
And the guy on the horse with an arrow.
Yeah, the pestilence, the 4 horsemen. So you see, that's why there's 2 of the first 4 horsemen. The first 2 horsemen of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and the other 2 go on the second one. So it shows you what's going on, the imbalance of our country, the leaders and all that. I was like, the Father chose us. You know, he just chose us. We were chosen out of the town. Because if something would have gone wrong, that would have not happened. It would have stopped it one way or another, but it didn't. Not even for 77 minutes in front of like with all the equipment in the world, they didn't want to go in. I was like, you can have all the equipment in the world.
You know,
if you don't have the heart,
not one of them, Dom. They had 3 shields there, man.
Yeah.
Just put them together, right? Just put them together.
So many
Let's go in,
brother.
you know.
Just a heart. You
maybe,
gotta
see heart. You know what? This guy's
no
in the
heart.
classroom. This guy's in the classroom. Why don't you go around, break the windows, so he can turn, and we open the door and we can get him.
All those things.
You know. And then the guys are breaking windows on the other side and getting the kids out.
Even their, you know what? Their responses give it all away.
Yeah.
Their responses plead them guilty.
Yeah.
Period.
You know, and let me tell you what. I mean, even though they not make good trial, but in their heart, they know. They feel very guilty for it.
Yeah,
they feel very guilty for killing that. I mean,
yeah,
they
these
can't
were
live with
some of my
themselves,
friends. My really my brotherly brother next to me who kind of helped, you know, who I share ministry with a little bit. Not part of my ministry as in like part of it or, you know, involved with it, but very close.
But let me tell you a story.
She was there.
Me and that guy, Peter Rondo,
Mm-hmm.
we lived in the same neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
And we used to go to school together.
Wow. And then
I used to give him rides and stuff. And then later we found out that we were cousins.
Yeah.
So we were distant cousins.
Wow. Yeah. That's you.
And I haven't talked to him about it a long time ago. I hadn't seen him because he had left town and he was in Laredo.
Mm.
And then he had his life, I had mine, so I hadn't seen him in a long time. The last time I saw him was when he was running for city council.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he was running for city council?
Little bit.
He dropped off.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was running for city council, and then this happened.
Wow.
And that's the last time I ever saw him.
Oh.
And now he moved. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
He barely comes on Facebook. He just pushes a like. He doesn't say anything. That's it.
Right.
Pero he doesn't post anything on Facebook. Nothing about him. Pero, you know, I know it bothers him a lot.
Sure. I know, but even though like justice is the thing that needs to happen for them to heal, for everything to heal.
Can you imagine that lady said, "Oh, if it would have been my kid, I would have been in there in a heartbeat."
Yeah. But it was your kid, so that's why I didn't go into it. I'm telling you, their words were guilty. Their words, their own words.
Their own words.
Proving guilty. Well, yeah, I mean, it's
people.
just judgment. You couldn't stop it. The Father put fear in everyone because the Holy Spirit that would get you to go in there anyway. You know,
there was a bigger entity in there.
Oh yeah.
They were all afraid of him. One guy didn't have no experience in machine rifle.
Yeah.
And the guy said, Pete says, we even heard him loading up his.
Sure. Right.
Dude, well, that was the time to get in there.
Yeah. A song came out of it too.
On the gun.
Right.
He didn't have his hand on the gun, man.
No, that's in the song. That piece right there, it's in the song. A song came out of it by that title, Fatal Funnel of Fear.
Where?
Wrath of Justice on YouTube.
Really?
Yes.
It's on the
Fatal Funnel of Fear.
Really?
Type that on. Yes, but I gotta go real quick. But Fatal Funnel of Fear, or it's ring. Just remember, Fatal Funnel of Fear.
All right.
And then, I'll tell you about it later. All right. Shalom, Diego. Yes, I do. Real quick. Hey, sorry. It's just a. All right. Shalom.